Yep. Thanks for joining us virtually and here in person. Great to see you.
Yeah, it's great to be here. We just want to thank India, as always, for being such an incredible host. This is our third visit here, and it's always an amazing experience every time we come.
Lovely. You had a wonderful premiere last night?
Yes, we went to the premiere last night. Indian fans are so passionate about storytelling and about movies. It's so refreshing to be here and to feel that energy. And this man here has so many passionate fans that we've never seen anything quite like it.
He's a national treasure.
Yes, he is.
I agree.
Okay. Before you met for The Grey Man, between the Russos and Danush, were you familiar with Dhanush's work? And Danush, were you familiar with theirs?
Of course, everybody knows them.
Yeah, and we actually became familiar with Danush's work as we were sort of developing The Gray Man. We do a lot of research in terms of what we can do with the action, what we're aspiring to do, and we have a wonderful creative team and a stunt performing team that we work with as we develop those ideas. And many people on that team would start to show us videos of Danush over time, and sort of as examples of really, really fascinating action and cool ideas to do. And as Joe and I kept watching Danush in these clips, we started thinking, well, why are we just looking at him as a reference? Why don't we actually ask him if he wants to be in the movie? And to our great surprise and pleasure, he did. So we had a fantastic experience with him.
Danush, were there specific films of theirs that you were a fan of?
I mean, of course, Infinity War. I mean, and if you have kids at home, you will know the Russos, right?
Of course.
So my kids are all big fans. We've all gone to the theaters and watched such, the true meaning of larger than life experience, and it's amazing to have had an opportunity to, work with them. It's great.
Yeah. Danush, the need to impress the kids aside, what sold you on doing this film?
I mean, I've told this before. It's the Russos. It's the brand Russos, and the character, when they describe me, Avik's son, and it's a very easy yes, right? It's a very no-brainer. You just have to use this opportunity that was gifted to you and then make the most of it.
Sure. Gentlemen, what was it specifically about this story? You explained the challenge and the opportunity about sort of now working in a universe where there are rules and a new set of rules, if you like. What was it specifically about Mark Greaney's book that appealed to you? And also, didn't it take about 9 years to develop?
Yeah, we first read the book while we were working on Captain America Winter Soldier. We were looking at it as a potential follow-up to that movie. We didn't know we were going to make 3 more Marvel films, so it took a little while for us to get back to The Gray Man. We loved the book because it was so energetic, it was fun, it was very modern. We loved the lead character. We liked this idea of, the world's assassins hunting him down. Again, it gives you an excuse for sort of a global cast. It just screamed to be converted to a movie from the page. So we were, we also liked that it felt very modern. It had very modern thematics in it. At the end of the day, it's a parable about 2 characters Ryan Gosling's character and Chris Evans' character, that are different sides of the same coin. And one leans towards humanity, and one leans away from humanity. And it seems to be a very common theme that we're all struggling with around the world right now. Do we lean towards community and humanity, or do we lean away from it and towards individualism and self-preservation?
Danush, your character in The Grey Man, the lone wolf, is this mysterious sort of figure who comes in from the cold. There's not a lot that we know about him. except that he's very good at his job. Was there a backstory that you worked on? Was there some sort of blueprint, for you to understand and to get into his head?
Yes, the Russos gave me a kind of backstory about what he can be, where he can be from, how he could be. So that was very helpful. And I remember telling him that this itself is a story. This itself is a film. We have a film there. So it was very interesting. I'm not going to tell you
share that,
or share that because
Well, we gave you the backstory. We gave him was that he's sexy, and he's from Tamil. So
Danush, did it feel close to any character that you've played already? Because, as you know, he's a veteran who's made several movies. Did the Lone Wolf feel similar to anything that you've done before?
no.
Interesting.
Definitely not. It was that's one of the many things that really excited me about this. I've never done anything like this before. The stunt training required, the character required, was absolutely justified to play one of the top assassins from the world, and so it was a very new thing for me to do, a new territory to explore, and that was really exciting.
You, of course, wrote and produced Extraction, which a bulk of which was shot in India and with some very fine Indian actors in it. Do you see yourself working more in India, whether shooting in India, but also perhaps working with more Indian actors?
absolutely, we love it here. We love the vibrant film community here. There's so much talent in India. The fan base is so passionate. We'd love to find as many projects as possible with Indian talent, producers, directors, actors. It's exciting to us.
We look forward. Danush, I have to end my bit by asking you, at the Los Angeles premiere, your boys were with you, your two sons were with you. What was that like? What did they think of the film? Did it make you the coolest dad in the world for that weekend? Who were they most excited to see?
I'm the coolest dad in the world all weekends.
Okay.
He's the coolest guy in the world.
They loved the film. They loved the film. They were very excited, and they were really chill. I mean, they were so cool, and it really surprised me because I was so nervous. I'm very comfortable in front of the camera, but I'm very uncomfortable doing everything else. So, like this, or red carpets, or I have stage fright, and I was thinking how everything should go. And these guys were cool, playing some games on their phones. They were so chill, so cool. They loved the whole experience, and it meant the world to me that they were there. There's a first for everything, and this was my first. This is Hollywood as big as it can get, and this is my first time walking the red carpet there, and it meant the world to me that my sons were next to me and they were there.
How lovely. Well, thank you so much.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.